We've long had a problem kind of grappling with this intersectional experience that, of course, Black women have of being doubly oppressed for their race and for their gender. We've only recently even come up with the proper terminology to begin to think about that, and it's accepted. It is accepted in a way, and I think generalized sexism is widely accepted. We can look at even, Mehdi Hassan posted a tweet thread. I refuse to call it what that man wants us to call it, a tweet thread. And he just was like laying out all of the crazy sexist things that Trump has said and done, the sexual assault cases. It was like a 20-tweet post, right? And I was like, damn, he's done so much, we've forgotten most of it. Right. We can't even recall most of it. And so there's been a normalizing of generalized sexism, and we already, predating this, had a normalizing of sexism against Black women, right? Because it's not just a discrimination, but it's the belief that Black women are more sexually promiscuous, that the way that they talked about Kamala, they talk about Kamala Harris, they did not speak. They spoke in sexist language about Hillary Clinton, but it wasn't sexualized in the way that the language about Kamala Harris was. It also wasn't about, Trump calling her retarded, right? This idea that not only do we just not believe, we don't like her politics, we don't think she has great policies, but that we actually would resort to racist stereotypes about intellect when speaking about her. Low IQ. All of these things. I think we don't quite know how to grapple with that. We as journalists, and we as in they, when I say that, have really struggled with how to call the thing. It's like we fear if we keep calling this racist and sexist that somehow that makes us appear biased or people will become immune to that. But to me, we have to be willing, because we work in language, to use precision of language to be able to push back against this thing that has become normalized. So it's been distressing to see. We have had both a reckoning on gender and a backlash to that reckoning. And we all know that was coinciding, which is not incidental, right? Racism and sexism have always gone hand in hand in this country. And when women make progress, it usually is because Black people are making progress. So as we see this retrenchment, we're also seeing retrenchment of women's rights and the rights of Black Americans. And these two things always coincide.